Hi, Leather Rokk here. Today we're going to do a makeup tutorial of a neutral eye featuring the B&H Cosmetics Nude Rose Night Fall palette. And I got my makeup brushes here, and I got nice, clean, brand new condominium kitchen to do it in. I'm going to start with prepping my eye with my Max Factor. It is great. It's called Second Skin Eye Primer, or First Coat Eye Primer. It is looks almost like white face, but it's not. And great, I dropped my mirror. Okay. I apply it with my fingers. This gives the eyeshadow something to grab onto. Then I take the gold, the darker gold from this palette, and I like to take a brush that really packs on and is fluffy. This I got from ELF, E-L-F. I like to get a good bit on the brush. I'm actually using my screen. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. You can take a chance in using your foundation to prime your eyelids, but there's a chance that if your foundation dries down, it might not be moist enough to allow the makeup to really adhere. Now, since I'm not using vivid bright colors, I have to really pack this makeup on. I don't have a forward-facing light like I would have had in my house. Okay, now let's put a color in the crease. I'm going to use another similar brush. I'm going to show you how that's different than the brush that we just used. Not very different at all. I really like this shape of brushes. It's very versatile for me because you can grab and deposit a lot of color. You can pack it on really good, and you can also get in a crease, as we're about to do now. Now, let's see what color. Let's use the not as bronzy and not as dark brown from this. And let's just get a little bit, just in the, and tap it off, because you don't want to get eyeshadow to go underneath. Get the flatter side. You know what? I would like to really use a mirror also. Follow a line in the crease. Keep it as accurate as possible. Don't press too hard. Go back and forth like a windshield wiper, okay? Now this is where I'm going to look in my mirror and see what it looks like, okay? And then I'm going to duplicate the same thing over the other eye. Again, this color here, the less bronzy, less frosty are the brown shades in this. And get right exactly in the crease with the flat side of the brush. Okay, you see where I got more on this side than I did on this side? Right away, I correct it by going over to this side. You want to go for as symmetrical as possible, because if you get a little heavy, you can always blend it out, so you don't have to freak out about it. See, if it's a little harsh, you blend, because we have more colors to add. Blend it, blend it. Now it seems like the left side, this side needs more, so I get some more color. See, now I'm using the screen on my computer for this. Okay, you see what I'm doing here? I have a defined crease. Now I'm going to look in my mirror and I'm going to do some blending. I'm going to get another brush. I'm going to use look at this brush I'm using. It's a little thicker. I'm going to use this just to blend out the crease color that I did. See? I still like an obvious crease, but I'm making this a little more subtle because we have another color or two. Use my hand to clean things off. Some more blending. Now, I'm going to pick another color from this palette. How's about this darker brown from here? And I'm just going to use this narrow little brush that I think was from one of the dollar stores. See, this color is kind of like a bronze, dark brown, but it's got that shimmer to it. It's almost like I would imagine a chocolate wedding cake would be the chocolate icing. They have this pearlized stuff, and maybe put some of those gold sugar beads on it, and it would be so yummy. So get on the brush like this, tap it on. I'm not swirling, I'm not destroying the palette, I'm just tapping. And then I'm going to clean off excess because I don't want crumblies too much. Matter of fact, I should have gotten, I have little patches that I could put on so that the crumbles don't come underneath. That's such a hassle when it happens. Now, I'm going to look in the mirror to do this. I could try to use on here. Okay, see the quarter? Pack it on. Since I have a layer of pale gold shadow on, see? Let me see what this looks like. Okay. Try to keep a certain angle here. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to get some more. You can build this coverage to what you want. I'm always afraid of getting the fallout underneath. See? Okay. Some more of this. Oops. Wrong side. It's kind of a shame that the mirrored part came off this. You would think for being a metal palette it would be more sturdy than that. But, and of course, the pressure to make sure that it's really symmetrical. Usually just see what part of the eyelid it is, what part of your eyebrow is right above it. That's how you could tell to make sure it's symmetrical. And then try to keep your angles matching for both your eyes. Which I don't usually feel that I'm under too much pressure, except when I'm doing a video that I'm not planning on having to edit up. Now I'm going to take a look in my mirror, see what that looks like. Okay. You know, I'm really kind of taking a chance in a way because I didn't bring any oil or any cleanser to clean up any mistakes. I didn't bring any extra Q-tips or anything. I just said to myself, you know what? I'm going to do the best I can and I'm not going to screw up, because how hard can it be to show a makeup job? I mean, okay, whether or not I usually use natural looking colors, the basic concepts are the same. And since it's now past the 20th of February and YouTube officially demonetized any channel with less than 1,000 subs due to the controversy about the YouTuber whose name I will not say. They pull all our ads from us. And, you know, YouTube is run by artificial intelligence that has flagged total videos of mine because I said the word nude, as in nude lipsticks. So now I have no problem with demonstrating the B&H Cosmetics Nude Rose Night Fall makeup palette with the word nude in it, because if the word nude is going to be flagged for being something pornographic, oh my goodness, it's really ridiculous. I mean, all the big issues that there are in the world, and people are looking for something that's going to offend somebody, some keyword that's going to flag somebody that this is objectionable content. My God, I mean, isn't that ridiculous? I'm going to do some more blending. The secret to getting a natural look is the blending. I don't do natural look too much, okay? It's really does not rock my socks, but the whole idea of having palettes is it gives you a chance to try new looks that you wouldn't normally have. You know, play around with things in your repertoire. It's always good to do. Oh, I don't. When I almost set this on my computer, and I realized this whole thing is magnetic. Magnets and computers don't mix. Okay, I use the lightest shade. It's not white, from the Nude Rose Night Fall palette. Still not as light as my skin color, so let's see what that effect is going to be. If you hear any sounds, I'm in this high-rise condominium, and I don't know anything about the neighbors or whatever. So, like earlier, just before I started the video, somebody was running a vacuum cleaner in the hall. So I can't control it. But at least it's not crazy urban sounds like I have to deal with where I live. You know, I literally can't film in the daytime for the most part where I live because our neighbors are too noisy. Okay, I'm going to take a look at this in the mirror. Now, see, this is much more subtle than I'm used to using. Now, we're going to do some eyeliner. I haven't forgotten about that. And I'm so sick and tired of liquid eyeliners smearing on me. It gets on my last nerve. I'm going to do this. I just sharpened it. It's really important to start off with sharpened things. Now, I don't know if it's safe for me to even try to use this as a mirror, or if I should maybe just use this as a mirror and you could see it good, but I want you to really see, you know, I don't know if I should. You want to follow the lash line as much as possible. Did you see that? See, now the light's better. Yeah. Before my Maybelline timeliners stopped messing with their formula, I was able to just rely on that eyeliner. And it was a great, reliable liquid. It just did what I wanted to do. And I hate having to worry about eyeliner now. But it's made me rediscover the pencils. You know, I love being able to just deal with it and not have to worry about it. I think I'm going to do a waterline too. See? I feel like I got something in my eye. Okay, can you see what I'm doing here? I need to sharpen this again. These pencils, this is no joke. You know, you feel that splinter going up against you. That's not good. Okay. Okay. Now, for my mascara, okay, I don't see it right here. That's kind of important. Okay, I don't know why I don't have my mascara. Hold on a second. I don't know where my mascara is. Okay, what do you think of it so far? See, this is why it's so important to do your preparation. You know, when you go to a new place to do something. Ah, here it is. Fell on the floor. Okay, I have raved about this before. This is B&H Cosmetics Fierce Volume Extreme Mascara. This makes something out of nothing. You can see what I look like with no lashes. I have like no lashes. I have lashes, but they're see-through because I was born a redhead, and redheads like me have no lashes, it seems. But look. The end of this has a thing that catches, and it's really great because it makes me feel like I have something. And it doesn't scrape off too much of the waterline that I just did. When you're doing mascara blind, kind of, you're always going to get a little bit of scrape from the mascara applicator, but this is not really, doing that. And I'm starting to see my lashes come to life, literally. And this mascara was less than $4. And it's easy enough to take off because it's not a true waterproof mascara. So I don't have to take forever with an oil around the eyes, which of course can end up leaving a film around the eyes, So if, say, all I'm using is a pencil eyeliner, and then I use this mascara, I can get away with using a soap-based makeup remover, even though I still really like to use avocado oil. That's my thing now. That is really, I really love the smell of avocado oil. I love the fact that it feels like it's not clogging in a way. I could use it over my whole skin, my whole face, and it's not clogging in a way that a mineral oil would. I'm really trying to phase out use of those kind of things in my skincare anyway. With makeup, there's probably not much you can do about it because I can't afford the top dollar thing that some of you guys are paying for your organic muckety muck skincare or makeup. I'll invest in makeup, in skincare, more than I'll spend boatloads of money on makeup. Okay. What do you think? You know what? I don't want to scrape myself. Let me look. Now, the ultimate goal here is I don't want to get raccoon eyes, at least not until after I shoot the video. I mean, I didn't even bring a liquid eyeliner with me, and so I'm not going to deal with it because it stresses me out when it smudges. It totally stresses me out, and it's bad enough if I'm running around to go to the store or go to the library or do a bunch of errands or whatever the hell. But there's times when you need to know that you could just put something on and not have to think about it. It's like when you get dressed in the morning or whenever you get dressed to have your day, do you have to worry about your clothes falling off or having some kind of a wardrobe malfunction or something? You just want to put your pants and your shirt on or your dress on or whatever and not have to think about it. I mean, life can be complicated enough with things. You should be able, when it comes to your appearance, you should be able to just put it on and not have to worry about it, you know. And makeup shouldn't be complicated. Like hair, I can understand humidity can make a teased up hairstyle flop. Or if you're dancing, your hair's going to look messed up no matter what. And that sucks if you're going to film afterwards and you've been out at night dancing, you know. Or if you're a stage dancer. It's so hard to keep your hair looking good if you're a decent dancer. I mean, there's no way. Think about it. If you're really dancing, your hair's going to get messed up. Okay, I have to, if you're wondering about foundation, now let me show you what I put on my face before I even put foundation on. These are ampules of seaweed. Let me show you. They're from France, called Tourniage. See that? Broke the ampule, put plastic on here. This is like a dropper. Shaking it. Look what I'm doing. See this? I put this on my face before I put any kind of foundation on. I'm doing a little bit more kind of for effect because this stuff is really good for you. If you've heard of a cream called La Mer, made in France by a guy, it's very expensive creams. Like these creams are between $300 and $1,000. And the whole premise behind his products is that he injured himself, he burned himself, and he was looking for something to help to heal his burn scars, and he did, and he ended up making a skincare empire out of it. Well, I can't afford $1,000 for a jar of his cream, but if I can get the stuff that has seaweed in it and put this on my face, and it's great to put on before your makeup. I put this on, okay? Then I put my retinol stuff on, then I put this on. Then I put the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. And in case I need to put any more, I don't bother with the Beauty Blender because to me they just soak up too much product. And you got to worry about keeping them clean. And you have to be sanitary about things that touch your makeup. That's just all there is to it. You know? So I would rather... Oh, and I do have a foundation brush. I didn't bother for this. No, I always put foundation on before I do my eyebrows, which I took the liberty of doing in advance. And I did a light application of foundation, but again, saving time. You don't want to do your eyebrow makeup and then do your foundation ahead of time. I mean, do your foundation after that because you're invariably going to smudge, and that's what a lot of the beauty bloggers don't tell you. This was the under eye. This is B&H Cosmetics Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer, and I applied that here. I really want to avoid having this eyeliner and mascara smudge, so I'm not going to mess with that anymore. But those are what I use. Okay, now, is this blended enough? Oh, I bet I need some highlighter. Yeah. Have you seen? You remember my highlighter palette? And you know what? Here. What color do you want to use? How's about this gold? Usually I do my contour first and then my highlighter, but you know what? I'm doing things a little bit different just because I'm doing a video in a totally different setting. And I'm trying not to have this take too long because I know that I'm expecting people to actually sit through this. If there's a little bit too much, I can always dust it off. Okay? I really like this a lot. The black light highlight, I like this. I'm definitely using it up. And I'm going to end up getting it again. There's not a whole lot of things that I actually end up repurchasing. Okay. Oh, and let's see if I have it with me. I should show you my contour color. Unless I didn't bring it with me. I hope I brought it. Oh, yes, did I? I don't know. But this is my contouring brush. And, oh, tell me I didn't bring it. I'll be damned. Hold on. Oh, dude, that's messed up if I didn't bring my Oh, yes, I did. Okay, here it is. My contouring color is actually from CoverGirl. It's the Professional Eye Enhancers in Jamming. So this is actually technically an eyeshadow. And this brush is from the Sculpt and Blend kit, brush kit from B&H Cosmetics. See? Purple. I do want to see what here. See? See how that doesn't look weird? Even though it's a matte, plummy purple shade. And you see how white I am? When you take your contour, you don't want to go all the way down here. You want to start kind of here because this it lifts your face. Okay? Only as far as here. Up to here. Now, if I want to add a blush to it, I have this thing from ELF, Eyes, Lips, and Face. I'm going to put it on my hand first because I want the tiniest little amount. It is actually called their HD blush, and the color, man, my vision is so bad. The color is called Headliner. See how this is in the pump? This is so much product. I don't know how many lifetimes I would have to live to use it up. Ah, see? Tiniest, tiniest, tiniest little amount. And that's way too much to use. Because with blush, it's so easy to overdo it. I used to do that when I was in high school. And I used to do way too much. Tiniest, tiniest little amount. Now, I'm going to look in the mirror and see what this looks like. Never want to overdo it with the blush. Okay, now I'm going to have to put a lipstick on. And you think I should go for more of a neutral lipstick? Or do you think I should go more dramatic? I'm going to go for something more neutral. Just because in keeping with the theme here, if something is more of a natural look, natural look for me anyway. This is from B&H Cosmetics, the Creme Lux Lipstick, and it's called Foxy Gold. I really want to look in the mirror. I like this color a lot. You know, when I was still a redhead, I wore a lot of browns. Of course, I also thought that if I wore red, that would be somehow scandalous or obscene or something, which is kind of ridiculous. Okay, what do you think? So, see if there's anything that I forgot, and I hope I didn't. This is how you can get more of a natural look from B&H Cosmetics, from the Nude Rose Night Fall palette, this, and from their Creme Lux Lipstick, and their Black Light Highlight palette, and their Fierce Volume Mascara. And I really can't say enough about the Maybelline Fit Me. I really like it a lot. Matte and Poreless number 102, which is the lightest I could find. I like it a lot. B&H Cosmetics Studio Pro, the concealer under eye. I like it a lot. This is how you do the face. Okay, if you like these videos, hit the thumbs up. And if you have a question about the products, please ask me. I'll answer the best I can. And I would love to have you join my YouTube family, so subscribe already. What are you waiting for? Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.